Gondor calls, will you answer the call of Gondor? The cool call of Gondor. Yes, I think you will. And here's the thing. So do many well-trained troops. We've got an orc army hiding over here in a corner that we technically call our own, even though, as far as we're concerned, anything on the inside of this black gate that we now guard is to be regarded as hostile. But our more immediate focus is on building an army to be sent to the Dagorlad, where Gelebrin is a strong point to be captured. But, you know, we have the means. We're building up a lovely little war machine. We're training troops. Retraining troops. And they will be absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at these guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And, the Candish hordes are coming for us in all sorts of places, but we will be ready for them wherever they turn up. At least that's the hope, the dream, and our design, our plan. Shall we end the turn and see if the enemy that we border will see it the same way? Time will tell. Today's tea is as black as Barad-dûr itself. Oh, and speaking of which, Cirith Ungol sally out against their assailants. Now, this is going to be interesting. I've never been assailed from this one before, and since the armies of the attackers of the settlement, you know, the besieging army, usually get placed pretty far away by default. Well, the terrain is going to be interesting on this one. We'll see what happens to our troop placements. Yep, quite far away. But, you know, the good thing is we have a choke point. So we're just going to speed this up. Walk into position, something that makes sense. Well, we have a nice overview. And our enemy... oh, they're starting in the centre of town. And they are scarcely able to leave it. Oh dear. Mordor, get your arse together. I mean, come on. This is pathetic. Get moving, you slogs.
For Gondor.
Yeah, we're just gonna get our archers over here, and they're gonna shoot them, and they are just moving slowly, inexorably toward us. Let's try to get in range with our rangers at least. We'll keep our infantrymen close at hand. Or close to hand, I should say.
Keep an arrow ready.
We need to be really close actually. But we can sort of turn this corner. Or perhaps we can't. No, we can. And even then, they are too far away. Yeah, not kidding when you're saying you're starting quite far away from your enemy on this one. Okay. Now we have them. Yeah, I know whose archers are better equipped to deal with this. Hello, orc archers. The orc band is the most numerous of those particular units. Oh. Why do I foresee us having to just wait out the clock because these guys won't leave the settlement? I suppose there's one thing we can do. We can try to rush forth some melee troops. And take advantage of the gate, which is currently open, and the enemy forces being in disarray. So, sort of put them over there. And our archers can still just do their thing. Shoot at whatever the enemy's got. But you see, the gate has closed. And not even the maulers can get out. This is weird. Come on, game. What are you doing? What is it you want? Maulers, they need to fall. Okay.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, the gate is closed, and so is our window of opportunity. Which is a little sad, but it is what it is. At least we've decimated their army quite completely. Though, of course, we are no closer to any theory of victory here, because we need to get through that gate. This is like a puzzle game, you know? This is not a battle, this is a puzzle. How do we use the enemy resources available? You know, it's like navigating a Mario level or something, you know, we need to get those, we need to get them to flee so we can break through the gate at the right time with our thing positioned over here, boom. You know, this is a puzzle game. I've never been amazing at those. So, let's see. There's some folks running through. Can they open the gate? Yes, they can. But can we make it in there? No, probably not. Yeah, boom. There we go. Okay, so now we just gotta rout these guys.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Which shouldn't be a tall order, but okay. So somebody's passing through the gate. This is gonna be so tough to time. But if we don't manage to time it correctly, then come on. Come on. No, no, don't close the gate, no! Ugh. Okay, our only hope is that these guys are coming back to battle. So they might open the gate at just the right time. And then we can just rush through. He hopes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
The battle is very much in our
Yes,
favor.
yes, 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 yes. We made it. The puzzle is solved, everybody. Mario gets his princess after all. We've captured the gate. Now we have to contend with the ballista crew that's ready to meet us, but no, they're not ready to meet us. They're marching into death. Oh, okay. Okay. My thoughts of Mordor are always higher than they ought to be, it seems.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And this army is definitely intact for the purposes of holding this particular little tower. as it is so often referred to in the books. The Tower of Cirith Ungol.
Victory we have won here today.
Good work, dear Gondorian soldiers. You have fought valiantly and lost so few. We healed one of our rangers. Yeah. You know, it was a pretty good battle. Very good, actually. Lost 6, killed... yeah. Goodbye, Mordor.
Victory in your name, my lord.
I will go on record as saying that that battle was an outrageous success. There was a version of this battle out there, a not inconceivable outcome, where we would have lost maybe 60 troops instead. We lost 6, you know, 60 troops, then you have to retrain some staff. It just becomes a different logistical operation, but now we can just let our troops sit there at free upkeep and then just wait for the enemy to run into death.
Joining forces, my lord. Yes.
And Ithring was ready to receive some troops.
March to Ixal. Ready your weapons.
Can go for Lynn here. Oh, and they seem to have given them quite some beatings. Oh dear. So we will need to help them. But you know, we can help them a little bit.
Merging armies, my lord. Yes. Joining forces, my lord. Your will, my lord. My lord.
Then of course we have some enemies down there. Who will do their very best to annoy us all day, every day. Yeah, these guys can just walk over there. Why not?
We can go no further today.
The sooner they'll be useful, the better. Minas Tirith continues its march towards economic prosperity, and Longallan is joining them. Oh yeah, this is going very well over here. Look at the trade of this place, and all we have is a shipwright and a merchant's wharf. They can be upgraded even further. Let's get some fountains going. Get the population numbers nice and high. And yeah, just plenty of growth. Cerilond getting its stables at long last. Nice. Minas Ithil. Now capable of retraining armor of the highest quality our realm can provide. Stables at Cirith Eor. Very nice. Pineth Geddon. Yes, please. I will have that any day. Let's build a library and a practice range, you know, stuff like that. Maybe this one would be, yeah, okay. It's a fine building to get. Why not? Just in case they come for the place. Minas Tirith, the City of Kings. These veterans can be retrained in a number of places. And so can those archers, actually. So why don't we send the ones who need retraining in number down to Eastern Skiliath, and Kyandros can continue retraining for armor. Boom, 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 boom. These lovely lads are ready to head to the Gate of Giggles. Or Gelebrin, or Gigglebrin as it shall perhaps soon be known. Gigglebrin, what a lovely name.
Awaiting your command.
Otar, you've got one armor upgrade. I would love you to have another, but it's okay. Osterthil, coming under attack very soon if these trends are to hold. If recent developments are to be believed credulously. Yeah. I say we build a force to strike at Gelebrin. The only question is whether they should march this turn or the next. I think I'll be happy with them marching next turn. We could put cavalry troops over here. With these fine fellows. Yeah, if we wait a little bit, we can have these sit at Caandros ready to aid anyone in the region, while those currently at Caandros will all be well equipped to travel forth and smash Gigglebrin. These fellas go to the Gate of Giggles, and we were trained there for, I think we can get some weapons. Yep. Yeah. Very nice. Good. The way station will be a boon to everything, because we'll be able to recruit veterans and rangers, retrain them and all that. Yeah, it was weapons upgrades they were getting. I was wondering about what retraining it was. It wasn't the numbers, it was for other reasons. But these guys look like they will be retrained in number. Very handy. And of course, we do also have a militia garrison. The Gate of Giggles will not fall anytime soon. Corridor, you go to Minas Tirith and retrain your troops. Except these pinners Gelin. Oh, wait. I think with a way station we can retrain them, so we could facilitate them in Minas Ithil. Perhaps even now. We'll see. Next turn may reveal itself with new joys regardless.
By your command.
Shall we prioritize spearmen over Lamedan clansmen? Or at least the Lebanon Marines. The Lebanon Marines are fine, but they are sort of ill-equipped to deal with most of our foes at this point. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe we should go talk to Rune or something.
My lord.
There might be a favourable peace to be negotiated.
Tomorrow.
No, we are already at peace with Rune. They are not at war with us. Okay. Let's keep it that way.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
Yeah. I'm just happy with this. Pretty much. It will be interesting to see if the Lamroth can reinforce Lynn here a little bit more. I don't think we have any spies nearby, so we can't just go and check what's going on in the shadows over here, but time will tell how our enemy decides to proceed. We will try to help our friends regardless.
I will not waste words on you.
It's a tricky situation. But if things don't go ballistic on this turn, then we can send another contingent of very decent troops down to help. And that will be making quite the difference, I believe. We'll see. A Nazgul has returned to Mordor. Oh dear. Oh, yes, Cannonball upgrading. It's an investment, but I will put money into a guild house. So we don't have to spend it later. Osterthiel, under siege by... Oh my god, come on, Canned, get off my lawn! The nerve of these bastards. Okay, what else? Gate of Giggles by Mordor. Okay, yeah. Not that we don't have to worry whatsoever, but it's not going to be too bad. And soon we'll be able to retrain all these lovely folks here. So, I'm not going to worry. They will come with their arms and armour, and we shall resist them with the very same. We have a bunch of infantry coming here, but if they also have some cavalry, then we'll cause them great pain, because we have the skilliest veterans, and they are the bane of any cavalry intruders. Let's train some military guardians while we're at it. Regardless of this incursion, I mean, we're just holding them off one at a time. Will cause them great harm. A harm disproportionate to anything else. So, I think the plan of taking Gelabrin is still going forward. It's still moving. Otar? I mean, we could literally just send all of this, and then some cavalry, and then that's it.
Maintain order. As you wish.
Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum.
Quell this evil.
Quelled is evil indeed.
By your command.
And these guys go as well. More retraining. Hooray. And these guys? Ah, retrainable. Lovely.
My lord.
And we can even send some of these guys as well. I think cavalry are perfect for this fort in particular. These archers, let's send them to Asciliath. And Nalond, it's going to grow soon, which is going to speed up that process instead of building anything. And Cannonball upgraded, we've got that. Pelagir doing roads, great. Tarnost, guard barracks, nice. Do we want some troops? Yeah, we do. And Osterthiel, we've covered that. Gate of Giggles, covered that. Okay, nice. So, to military matters. The road trip continues. And we can now save Linir. The enemy is buying us time, effectively. So, we'll make use of that. These guys are not in range to help, I believe. Ha 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 ha. So, that smashes them out of there. So now we can just put ourselves right in front of this bridge. And be glad to have done so. So we can reach Brethiel, we can reach Linir, we can smash them on the bridge, you know, stop them there, smash them on the bridge if needed. And if they attack us, they attack us, I suppose. Boogity boogity. An okay force. An okay little army. Yeah, let's just put everything together. It makes it more expensive for next turn, but it's going to be okay. Fanwelond is under pressure. Lots of farmland ruined, but we're racing toward upgrading the place. So we can get better troops and push back these vile people. Speaking of pushing back vile people, there we go. So there you go, Navid. Are you ready to be hailstormed to death?
Onward! Slay them! Let them have it, man!
Right. Faramir's Ranger Corps, ready as ever. It's a slightly annoying position they have to take, but it's okay. We'll make do. You know what, actually, just Team 2, start out like this, and we'll move you. Ah. Yes, good. Now, it's slightly annoying that they come to us from uphill, of course, but what can you do? The plan remains the same. Hello, Step Tribesman. Mind if I step on you? Okay, in so doing, our rangers are maximally safe. Though maybe that's a stupid move, because they're technically some of the easier ones to retrain, but yeah, still. They are the damage dealers in this particular establishment, and as such, we want as many of them to be active and shooting at all times. And being killed by a Kandash arrow is kind of putting a stop to such a productive use.
Only half
What
the enemy
is?
force remains.
Oh my god!
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be
Skirting
ours.
right through our lines there. Okay. And here they come. All sorts of directions, all sorts of attempts to break our lines. Oh, I thought there was a unit, but they're all dead. Oh, hello there. Hello, little Mr. Nobleman. Slash him with a sword. Slash him with a spear. All the rangers, shoot those guys until they run away. Nobody likes being covered in enemy fire. And they run away. Nice.
It's time to press it.
You always lose some troops when fighting these kind of tactics. But, yeah, we'll survive it. We'll survive it. Mostly Marines, actually. Interesting. Alright, we're back after a short break to just make some more tea happen. I'm not going to let Navid get away this time. Sorry. He's been a little too annoying for a little too long, and he took a little too large a chunk of the army that I love so well. So, sorry, my man, my little Ray-Ban man. Ooh, Faramir is getting fat. Or maybe it's just his governor's duties. Yeah, it's his governor's duties. What do we want for Ostathiel, by the way? Growth? Yeah, that seems reasonable. And do we want Faramir there? Yeah, I suppose we do. And then our lovely Boromir can venture forth, claim new lands for his father, and all the good graces that come with that.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Da-da-dum.
Yes. Protect the blood of Numenor.
I think this will be the army. Now, it would actually be very nice to have some cavalry with this. Perhaps these fellas can be sent south, together with the Pinat Galin that are coming. Yeah, I think that seems feasible. Because we gotta push back on these people, eventually. Blockading Umbar? Not an immediate plan, but who's to say for next turn? No, it won't happen. We don't really have a navy at this point, do we? No, not even a single admiral do we have. We're very much a land power. What do we want here? Annulond roads, maybe? Yeah, it's a decent upgrade. And whenever we can afford them, we'll have them. Our budgets are coming slightly under strain, but we're also just fielding some big armies at the moment. Gilbrin, you will be mine. Yeah, I think we're happy. We're very happy. What comes next for the Gated Giggles, though? Maybe a Stewart's Hall. School. We're almost at 47% though, and Caleb Duard is doing a lovely job here. And he's also keeping an eye on all the troops that are besieging us, which is lovely. Yeah, they can come. And we can beat them back. It has come to pass. Iorthon must rise to the challenge once again. Last time wasn't much of a challenge, and I don't see a reason why this one should be either. Now we can just stake down the inner rim and be happy. Let's see how we get this one sorted.
Don't let them any further.
Let's raise the stakes. I will bet half the farm that our enemies are coming for this particular gate. Oh, let's face them the other way, shall we? That might be a good idea. Let's get them as close as possible to minimize any maneuvering that they can do. Yeah, that's the closest we'll get, and that's good. That's very good. Come on, Loki Nazrim. Come. I've got exactly what you always want. A nice challenge, a nice sharpie steak for you. Some archers up here. Yeah, we could also put some archers up here. You know, there is of course an argument to be made that shooting at the big cluster out here is the job for archers of lesser experience, so let's just give that a go. And we keep our more experienced ones in here where they can just target that gate with precision. We've got to experiment a little bit every once in a while, and also allow some early kills for our dear archer militia. They all have equal number of troops, so we'll put one battalion over there, we'll put one battalion here, something like that, and one battalion here. Let's see how they acquit themselves. We'll keep our veterans on the side of our sweet rangers, and our cavalry will stand ready. They will not charge into this. I promise you that. We'll put some Minotaur Guardians in the first line of defense, together with some Gondorians. And after that, we're gonna go defenders and so on. There's probably gonna be a heck of a lot of troops coming at us, so. That leaves behind some Gondor militia. Okay. Team 2, there you go. And we're ready to roll.
Archers at the ready.
At your command.
So, seeing as how you are at my command, okay, let's put our rangers over here actually. Sorry to give you all the long runs and all that, but that's just how it's going to be. And we can put our veterans up here. Walking is going to be fine actually, I don't think. It'll take a while for the enemy to get here, that's basically my point. Archers on guard mode, please. The glory of Gondor. With heavy mail for our militia, and shining armour for the Knights of the Silver Swan. Now we just have to wait a little bit while the enemy get in position. Let's see what they decide to do. They may not know the stakes that await them. And where is their ram? Mordor, where's your ram? Surely you have a ram somewhere. Oh my god, they're pushing. Allow me to laugh, dear viewer. Allow me to laugh. Okay. So, archers, how are you shooting? Not too good, but you'll get some experience, that's for sure.
Archers standing by.
Towers shooting straight at the inner's rim. Very nice of them. Yeah. Spotty rackets so far for our walled archers. I'm going to try to spread them out a little bit.
Archer battalion standing by. Archers at the ready. Archers at the ready.
I think the more bunched up position might be fine for these guys, but let's see if we can spread these guys out a bit neater. There we go.
Archers standing by.
The Orc host should come into view any moment now. There.
Standing by.
And there. Let's give them a go. Not going to care too much about the cavalry, because we're going to stake them down. Yeah, we are hurting them, but
Archers at the ready. Attack.
yeah, these guys are doing okay. But of course they are as inaccurate as militia, given that they are militia. Alright, well, we are shooting at them at their blobbiest, and we have taken out 10% of them, so that's fine. Some experience seems to have been gained by our archers, so that's nice.
Archer battalion standing by. Archers at the ready.
They are just not the best archers in the world.
Archers
So I suppose any damage that they can do is good. Oh, hello, it's Okay, nice. The general, though, sits upon his little runic steed, looking over the troops that will do his deeds. %, you know. 3 of our units taking out about their own equivalent number of troops, so slightly underwhelming, but okay. I mean, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. And here comes the ram. We are ready to receive you, dear Mordor. We are ready to receive. Come for me, my friend. Come. This is indeed the place where all the cool kids go. Come on. Get it together. Oh no. Okay, finally, they figured out how to use a ram. I'm so happy for you, Mordor. I'm so happy. Slam, 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 slam.
Blast their eyes. The enemy's ram is through our
And
gates.
so it begins. Team 4. I will say you are now called upon to string up your bows and get to work.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Let fly!
For Gondor!
The Guardians receive the enemy.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
We shall receive them in this little death zone. And in come the cavalry. They don't like it. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, there goes a general. Thrown off his horse, quite literally. That's what you get, Mordor. That's what you get. And now we shall see how real archers equip themselves. Goody goody. Time to ride out. There are some archers back there that could be victimized very effectively. In a dream that might come back to battle. If they do, it will be their death. They may want to go at cavalry, of course. Yes, they do. Okay, Iorthon, that's yours. Go get. These guys are struggling to figure out why they're here. Smash. Look in his rim. Caught off guard. Mauler's coming for us. Okay. Well, we can live with that. Yeah. I mean, our troops are absolutely handling the enemy just fine. Most of them are dead. We've lost 4%. This is decisive, as they might say. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, you ran down the maulers. Well done. And here, you run into the archers. Not done that much to them, but I suppose you are putting them under pressure. In there, their troops are dead or dying. And our Minas Ithil Guardians, despite being the frontline troops, are still mostly alive. Good job, you guys. Good job. Defenders, you can run out. Smash up some archers. Right. What it is? It's death beating down upon them. That's what it is. Okay, what do we have there? A single mauler got away. But it seems to be running without aim, so let's not care about that. And now their archers have collapsed. Nice. I think our cavalry can take it from here, actually. Smash. Ouch.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Okay. I didn't expect that to happen.
The enemy army flees the field.
But what can you
Pursue and
expect?
run them down.
Well, this enemy is definitely trounced.
Attack! Run! Attack!
Let's
The enemy are
chalk this
utterly
one up as a
vanquished.
win, shall we?
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Man alive. Well, I suppose that's a very apt phrase because basically all of our men are alive. Okay, and our guardians have... They came into the battle with like 40 men. They've healed quite a bunch of them. Still gained 3 XP points. So, yeah, we just need them retrained now and they will be an ungodly force of war. Excellent. Okay, what shall we do with the drunken soldier? Early in the morning. Ah, they won't stop for nothing. Let's see what we can do against the 3,800 orcs, shall we?
To arms, men! Form up lines and prepare.
Okay, here we stand, overlooking a chasm. You know, let's put them over there. Let's put some veterans over here. In fact, I mean, we could just put our troops like this, and then... You have taken this place through strength of arms. Let's prove that you can hold it.
Soldiers of Gondor! Take them out! Attack!
These maulers are going to die.
Ready for battle!
Let's analyse the firing arcs for a little bit. Basically all suboptimal. Okay, so we go back to putting them over here. The towers of Cirith Ungol are never really shooting, are they? They don't have arrow slits, so I suppose they're not. The rangers just keep on killing maulers. It's what they do. And these guys, bows down. And now, bows down for you two. And the rest will just smash through melee might. We'll charge them as soon as they enter the gate. Taking out 100 of those little bastards. Oh! Are they going to drip feed us Uruks all night?
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Seems like a distinct possibility at this point. Alright. Here they come. But our defences are ready
The enemy's ram is through
to
our
receive
gates.
them. We'll preserve our ammunition whenever possible. Use it as effectively as we can. And we charge.
At your command.
The Rangers will be the first to shoot at the Uruks over there. But maybe, in order to better utilize our ammunition, we should actually put our troops as close to them as possible and hold off on shooting at them for as long as possible. So, for instance, this range is, well, functional, but not optimal. I think this is optimal for these guys, and let's see if this one is too. Okay, how are we doing here? Yeah, smashing the moulders. Here come the Uruks. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Especially from the Rangers. It's really nice.
For Gondor.
Okay. Yeah, I think our veterans are better at close range shooting, so they'll be better at peppering the enemy once they're inside. So let's have them do that. Okay, okay. Rangers, you can now shoot scouts. No, let's not do that. They are virtually meaningless in melee. So we're going to focus elsewhere. Going to focus on these maulers and halberds as they come in. Yes, that seems like a solid plan. And as soon as our veterans are in range, we should have a good accuracy on them too. There we go. Let's see if at least one volley can be good. Oh yeah. Initially they're fine. And this is a big blob of enemies, so just hitting somewhere inside that blob is going to net good results. Meanwhile, the soldiers of Gondor just hold the line, as they so often do. Keep shooting. Keep it down, they won't know we're here! Yes, I think they know we're here. Whatever they hit, they're gonna hit all of them, basically. Okay, now starts the steady stream of orcs.
Let's fly, men! Let's fly! An arrow ready. Fire at will.
Ready for battle.
20% of them. We've already killed more of them than we have troops, so this battle is already off to a decent start for us. It's still possible that very possible that we won't win, but regardless of the outcome, we will make them bleed. They will fight and die for this ground. Keep firing. Now, if we are at a sufficient distance, we should be able to actually target the gate area pretty nicely with the Rangers too. We'll probably need to do some experiments, because these guys are moving out of effective range, or out of effective angle, I should say. But if we are sort of over here on this wall, actually, we should be okay. So let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, spearmen are not happy. Reform, you spineless women! Yeah. I'd feel a little abandoned too. Come on, guys. Get up there. If nothing else, we can sort of catch the enemy between 2 points and shoot them. Yeah, our troops are beginning to run away. It's not a good sign for the viability of our combat operations, but at least we're taking out well over 1,000 of the enemy at this point. Alright, a good angle for our troops here. Very good angle. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna keep shooting them.
Now then, now! Ready? Volley!
Some spearmen will reform at the centre. It's always a hopeful thing. Let's see if we can shoot these halberdiers with effective range. Oh yeah. Oh, that is nice. That is delicious. Basically, every arrow lands. Ah, except that one. Except that one. You know, I'll take a 99 average. That's fine. At this point, these guys will be untrustworthy in the thick of it. Our Ascilius veterans are still putting out some decent volleys. Very nice. And they are well armoured enough to not really have to care about the enemy shooting at them. Alright, Moran and Guard against the Spearmen of Gondor. Let's see who wins. Both exhausted at this point, I would be pretty sure. They're running slow enough to be exhausted. So let's see if we can charge them. No, not quite. Yeah, exhausted troops rarely charge particularly well. Now, we have quality, they have quantity. Let's see who wins. Alright, at this point, they've just wasted 1,000 arrows on our troops. I'm not going to send troops at their halberdiers. That is the least efficient exchange we could ask for. But what we could do is split some troops over here. And here. And so, if they ever drip feed onto these walls, we'll have them. Over here, our soldiers seem to be doing a good job. Okay, they've decided to chance it onto the wall, where the veterans are waiting. And they are in guard mode, so they're going to be okay. And the halberdiers, up close range. They're not able to formation their way out of this too well, but they will take a lot of rangers with them, that's for sure. So if they commit any reinforcements to these halberdiers, our rangers are dead. Our veterans are a lot better equipped for this particular battle here. Oh, so well equipped that they have decided to venture forth and fight the enemy on their terms. Not sure I agree with that idea. But in the meantime, our spearmen are holding the line magnificently well. so well that the enemy seems to say, okay, let's reform into Skuldrum or something. Huh.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
Yeah. Not too good, but probably not fatal at this point.
Guard this area. That's easy. Charge!
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Now, men, now! Be on your guard, men. Standard formation. Now, men.
Standard formation. The fact that it can even be balanced in these conditions is pretty astonishing, actually. Ah, the Ascilius veterans are good for a role like this.
The enemy could be near.
Charge!
Good work, Rangers. You've routed the Halberdiers. Here comes a Morannon Guard as your reward. Here we're just gradually eating into their little turtle formation or whatever that is. Oh, there goes their general. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah,
The feat seems almost
this
certain.
battle map is doing weird things to our enemy, but they seem to be focused on our veterans. If we could send our rangers over to help these spearmen, that would be great, but they seem to be handling the situation, to be fair.
Ready for battle.
Man alive, this battle is definitely costing the enemy some troops. We are breaking this army right here.
Only half the enemy
Because
force
regardless of what
remains.
happens, we can then marshal a force that will kick them out after this.
Gondor!
Look at that. They arrived with nearly 200 spearmen against ours and our 40. And still our 40 prevailed. The soldiers of Gondor coming through once more.
For Gondor!
But we are reaching the end of the road here. There's a limit to how many orcs you can kill with even the greatest of veterans, and they don't have a general to look up to anymore.
That's your command. Charge! That's your command.
Yeah, they're gonna break. They're gonna break.
Soldiers of Gondor!
But these guys won't. But I'm not gonna run them to their aid because they would. The veterans will probably break before they would get there, and it would be moot. The only thing that could help is potentially these rangers, but I don't even believe that's going to be the case. But 60% of their army killed by just these few hundred. That's pretty good. It's like 2,000 enemy troops dead. Oh, hello there. Hello, orc fighters. Yeah! There you go. That'll teach you a lesson. You won't be doing that again, will you? Well, maybe you will. Ah, but the veterans are getting the worst of it. Well, if we managed to do nothing else, we managed to kill 60% of their army with 4 troops. 4 units. I consider that a grand result onto itself. And the Rangers are also doing decently, yeah. Everybody's doing a good job. Nobody is a slouch in these companies. And their arrows are probably killing as many of their own as they are of ours.
Seems almost certain.
But of course they have the greatest morale impact on our rangers at the moment. It's essentially a morale bombardment more than anything else, because they are killing more of their own than they are of ours. But every extra percentage that climbs on their tally means 1 less % of their army that they can rally afterwards. I mean, they will heal, but they're not led by a general, so their capacity to heal is limited. Oh, and our troops are faster than theirs, so they practically all make it back after routing. Nice. Now, I've never actually mounted these walls. There's nothing here that can shoot, but you could actually put troops up here. Cool. I'll have to remember that. Sometime I'll mount a defense that way. Oh no, the enemy has giggled out. Ah, here they come. But if they send one orc band at a time, that's not going to help them. Are we just going to outlast them here, 1 unit at a time? Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Everybody, charge now. And rout them. Yay. Okay, come back. That'll teach you a lesson. Come, dear enemy, see if you can take the Tower of Cirith Ungol. I'm waiting. We probably can't route any more troops at this point, but
Ready for battle.
Now, men, now!
Your battalion are ready.
Be alert, Rangers.
Move! Charge! Charge!
yeah, this is the final stand, I think. Oh, they're more are routing. The orc band are fighting on. And here comes some scouts. Oh, great.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Come on, Mordor. Put your backs into it. You can't let me get to 70% of your army. Come on, surely. Man alive.
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
I didn't imagine we'd be able to kill this many of them. Yeah, we're losing this battle for sure, but this is just an impressive amount of carnage. We're like killing not quite 3,000, but 2,500, I would estimate at least. So, cheers to that. We're outnumbered 6 to 1, and Well, more than 6 to 1.
Almost certain.
And we managed to kill 5 times as many as we lost. That's pretty impressive. Good work, Gondor. Your troops are... Mwah.
Though defeat is ours on this day, we have
Yeah,
nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, yeah.
But a cruel
2,500,
twist of fate
basically.
snatched victory from our grasp.
They lost only 2,291. Still pretty happy with that. Look at that, Rangers and Veterans, 800, nearly 900. That is incredible. Good work, everybody. And they try to push on into Minas Ithil after that. I mean, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, but this is interesting.
Cowards!
Ost Ithil under attack. Okay.
By your command.
We might have to send... Okay, this is a bit too much, yeah. We need to send aid back to Ostadil. That's just how it's going to be.
Marchmen!
We can't leave dear Faramir undefended. No, we cannot. But we will meet them in battle nonetheless. Let's see. If we do this... Yeah, good. And if we then do this...
Joining forces.
Good. And Minas Ithil, I mean, we have great troops here.
I'm gonna stick you.
They have not so great troops. If we were to...
Ready your weapons.
Let's... Yeah, Utta's army is complete. It needs nothing more than it has.
Let us set up camp.
Let's commit this cavalry
By your
to Minas Ithil. The Gate of Giggles lives on in everyone's hearts. Look at that. Retrainable, retrainable, retrainable. It's lovely when your troops are retrainable. What do we do? School? Nah, actually we've got culture in decent stature, so let's go with an armorer. So we can get everybody retrained with armor and weapons whenever the opportunity comes about. Penas Galin, you can go to Boromir.
As you wish. Merging armies, my lord.
But really, we just fought our last climactic battle. 500 troops holding off like 3,800 orcs. Pretty impressive, I'd say. So what are we going to do next episode? We're going to smash Captain Coleslaw. And we will smash Erem Shah. Oh goodness, a lot of generals on a bridge. I like the sound of that. Yildic is going north, but that just puts him in an untenable position. Now, one might even make a bold strike. Hanyon could take Telethalos, and that castle could serve us very well. So if the enemy has indeed overstretched, as I believe they may have, then there is much to be gained here.
By your command. Orders. Yes.
Yeah, it is a hopeful future that we walk towards. Cavalry of Peneth Gallion, get into that fort. I love you guys. Jesus. Folks into a fort. Balorn, how do you do? You're gonna build the stables, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Tarnost upgradable. Let's get that one next. Kalanad. Yeah, we'll upgrade that as well when money allows. And I will just finish off these building queues while telling you that I'm really happy if you've watched this episode, and particularly if you've watched this far. I mean, it really just warms the bottom of my heart. So, thank you for your presence, thank you for your care, thank you for your comments, and for sweetening the air around my little channel. It's wonderful to have you along. Regardless of how your day has been so far, I hope it will continue in only the best of ways. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and then, well, I'll see you soon. Melon.